Listen, it's that time.
What time is that? Is it Vader time?
It's time.
Or is it that time?
It's time. It's match of the week time, and we are going to discuss Pentagón Dark versus Reklusa, Lucha Underground. And for this one, I'm going to send it over to the Mexican stallion himself, Johnny Boy.
Wow. I didn't want to laugh because I didn't think I was actually going to get this segment, but...
Psych! Steven, what do you think about it?
It's not going to happen. Lucha Underground was amazing. I don't know if you guys have watched a lot of it, if you just watched this match of the week. They were doing something at the time that no one else was doing. It was a niche market. It was a niche crowd. Like, I understand that. But they were doing cinematic matches, cinematic vignettes that no one else was doing, that now WWE is doing, TNA is doing, AEW is doing. It was something that was really, really different. And they have a bunch of stars right now that are really doing well in all these big promotions. So that being said, Penta, I love Penta. And Chelsea Green was in the match. It was an intergender match. And I know you don't like that because you're a pig.
It's not that I'm a pig.
Yeah, well, you just don't like women wrestling.
I didn't.
Sorry, sorry, I didn't mean to pause there.
That one in,
I didn't mean to pause
there.
there.
I didn't watch it because I'm just uninterested in men versus women in wrestling. It's just something that I don't like watching.
Why?
Fair. That's fair.
But why?
I just no. I like the men versus the men and the women versus the women.
He said it before. It's a fantasy.
Yeah, my
Whoa.
But no.
Yo, what's up with this guy right
Wrestling
now?
is a fantasy, right? Where the characters, it's the same thing.
But my fantasy doesn't have a man beating up a woman
Yeah,
or a woman
mine's
beating
neither.
up a man.
Mine's neither, by the way.
Mine do.
It's just, to me, it's uninteresting.
It was
Not saying that they're not both athletes, because
It
I
was
love Chelsea
cinema.
Green and I love Penta. And you know what? I saw highlights of the match and it was interesting. It's just to the point where I'm gonna sit down and watch a woman and a man fight each other. To me, it just doesn't attract me.
Listen,
but you know the context of it. Like it's wrestling,
Absolutely
right?
know the
It's not
context
like
in the wrestling. I
MMA.
didn't like China versus Eddie Guerrero. I didn't like China versus Chris Jericho. To me, it just I don't
Listen,
like.
But I also want to say
I'm
that
not gonna-
all these women in these matches could beat the shit out of you.
1,000%.
So
Did you like Vince
1,000%.
McMahon versus
wait.
Stephanie McMahon?
I just want to say though,
He's choking the fucking living hell out of her.
when I was watching this match, there was moments where I was like, man, like I started feeling bad for Chelsea. Like Penta
yeah, he was
really
not-
like
he's not holding back.
he like slapped the shit out of her,
Yeah,
man.
when he took his glove off and fucking smacked her on the chest.
When he like what was the other move? He like kind of power bombs her on the side of the
Yes.
ring and she falls
You
off.
heard the thump when she hit.
Dude, I was like, buddy, relax, man.
And props to Chelsea Green for taking
those
that
bumps.
and being part of the match.
Yeah.
I give her props for that. It's just that it's not something I like to watch.
She said in interviews that she was like, she was booked for that, and she said, "Okay, I'm going crazy." But then would they redo it? She said, "Absolutely
hell
not."
no,
Like she said, it was so intense that she would never redo
had-
that. But like you said, Lucha Underground, they were trying something different. It was like the cinematic. I don't know if you guys know this, and I'm not sure if I'm right about this, but they have a bigger ring because it's more Lucha style, right? So it's easier for them to do all these moves and the high flying and all that stuff.
Absolutely crazy. If you can get a chance to watch some of the cinematic stuff, like what they were doing was crazy. They were storytelling the shit out of stuff.
Yeah.
It had such a good feel, like the Lucha Underground, the temple, and it was really, really good concept. I wish it would have lasted longer, but
Explain to me who put this match together. That's what I want to know, and how this match came about
what do you mean?
in Lucha Underground. Like, why did we put her?
Oh, the
up
whole
against
storyline?
him?
The
The
whole-
whole storyline.
I think that was her first
revolved
match.
around
That was
it.
her
Lucha
first
Underground.
match. That was her first match.
And then the company
there was
went out of business a month after. or
yeah.
something.
That
Like,
was
she
her first match.
Yeah,
In-
that was
in
her-
Lucha Underground.
In Lucha Underground.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But guys,
And
how
they tried to make a storyline because the world champion at the time, the Lucha champion,
Yes.
he kind of like took her on. Like he was Marty the Moth Martinez, and she was Reklusa, which is like a spider Black Widow kind of thing. So they were doing that kind of like gimmick.
Dude, he was about to burn Penta, and they
She was putting gasoline on
Yeah.
him, like, but they did extra.
and then they
stuff.
just cut the YouTube. I was like,
Yeah,
wait,
yeah,
I want to know what's gonna happen now.
I looked up online and nothing ever happened.
Nothing ever happened.
No.
But they did like extreme shit like that.
So listen, that was
uninteresting.
my first exposure to Lucha Underground. I've heard that name multiple times in the past. I've never watched it. I was very interested about seeing. I'm actually going to go back and check out some of their stuff.
Nice.
Me too.
So thank you, Max, for putting that on the wheel. Appreciate it. And I'm not a fan of Chelsea Green today. Like
I am.
from
Today
what
or
I
in that match.
today, like Chelsea Green, President Chelsea Green. What I saw from Reklusa, I was very impressed. I wish she would wrestle at least a quarter, like she would do a quarter
Yeah,
of what
but you know
she
that's not her
does.
fault.
I
because
know. It's not her
everyone
fault.
else, when
It's
you see them
WWE.
on the indie,
Yeah, it's
I love
WWE. They
Chelsea
don't allow
Green,
her.
man.
They don't
Even her
allow
stuff
her.
in TNA too.
Can I just say one thing though before you continue?
up?
Sorry. Reclusa, she's in Mexico. She's doing her thing. Fast forward, she's today's mixed tag team in AAA.
Yeah.
So shout outs to her. Going back to the roots.
Doing her thing, yeah.
I respect
And
that.
the women's United States champion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't want to add too much on it. Just some of the spots were amazing. One of the things that bothered me was whenever they hit each other, there was like a loud noise that they would throw in there just to make it sound louder than it should be, and it sounded a bit fake. That took me out of it a bit. But the match itself and the suicide dive that she did to the outside into a tornado DDT.
Yeah.
Struck him the top rope. I think she pulled a
Hurricane
top rope
Rana, no?
Hurricane Rana to
Yeah.
the outside.
Yeah.
There was
Good
some good
spots.
spots
That
on
was
there.
cool.
That was cool.
And
was cool.
the fucking move that Penta did, that Pentagón Dark did when he did the package pile driver on the apron. Oh my lord!
Bump and a
But
half,
he protected her so much,
Yeah.
like her head was
Yeah.
nowhere
Yeah,
near.
He was
Yeah.
good. He was good.
Yeah.
If you want to watch another one, watch with the Io Sky.
Okay.
He has a match with Io Sky. Amazing.
Nice. Lucha Underground also.
Yeah.
That was our match of the week. Yeah, guys, go check out Lucha Underground. It is fantastic, and they've had some really, really crazy matches.